Hi, this is part 3 of making the Atari Cabaret with plans that we found on the internet, and I've kind of already started this part, but I had some issues and I thought it'd be interesting to just have a quick talk about them. So I have two routers here, Palm detail router and then the plunge router, which is a lot more powerful. So this is what I normally use. But I wanted to try one of these cheap detail routers as well, and basically it was just not strong enough. It made a bit of a mess of the edges because it wasn't strong enough to push through the amount of wood that it had to go through, so it kind of chattered along and dug into the wood more than it would normally do, and actually marked the template that I made. As soon as I switched over to the bigger one, it worked perfectly. I'm just going to get set up and I'll show you what I mean. So if we look at this edge, see how clean and tidy that is? Then as we get over here, we have little dints and gouges, burn marks. And then along this top, see how rough it is? So the top was where I tried to cut straight through with the big router without trimming it down with the jigsaw first. So I was cutting too much wood. Around here was with the small router after I'd trimmed it, and this was with the large router after I trimmed it. And you can see the difference of trimming using the right tool and not having to go through that much wood against using the wrong tool, which was underpowered, and then trying to do too much work on this section. So I'm going to get set up. I'm just going to tweak the template to make it so that it's good again, do the other side, show you how I've done it, and then we'll make both sides match. I'm just going to use palm router, just smooth these edges again. Okay, so that's a nice smooth edge so that we can follow the edges around. So we're going to pop the template on the top. Make sure those two edges are okay. And the first thing I'm going to do is pencil the edge. So now I'm going to trace around the edge so we've got a guide to use the jigsaw. Just make some marks on there so I can line them up again. And now we can take this off. And now we have our rough cut guide for the jigsaw. So now we're going to use the jigsaw on this line as close as we can without going over. So there we go, we cut close to that line, we haven't gone over it. So we've taken off enough to make life easy for the router. So now we put the template back on. So this is the router that we're using, and that is a template cutter, so we follow the ball bearing, and when we're cutting we want to go anti-clockwise. So starting on this corner and going down. So you can see my bearing is touching the top and the whole of the MDF is covered by the blade. So that looks really good. Okay, so we've just got this back edge to do. So there we go. Now we need to make top and bottom match. Okay, out of breath. So I can now say that both these sides are exactly the same